Oh, my thing.
What thing?
I don't have my thing.
What thing?
iPad?
Well, go get your iPad.
Are we still extremely bright?
Looks like it.
Hey, everybody.
You can turn those down.
How are you guys? Can you hear us? We're doing a mic check.
Yeah, video and mic. Can you hear and see us?
Oh, yeah. We have to turn this over to Brian a tad. There we go.
That's fine. I can slide over.
We
I
got
saw something for a minute.
New camera.
Loud and clear. Cool.
Good. We got a new camera for the computer. And so we're wearing our mics too.
Yeah. So we're actually facing the right direction. You can officially read our stuff.
Yeah.
So
this time, there we go.
Yeah.
We're not backwards anymore. We're on the right side.
Yeah.
Where we're supposed to be.
Guess it's a shadow. Thought it was dirt.
So who is the kid next to you, Jules? I know, right? Check that face out.
Yeah, no, not much different. Just less fuzzy.
Less fuzz.
That's all. Just less fuzzy.
So I have been doing some research this week. Sorry. That was my
Do you want to say hi to everybody first?
Yes, let's say hi to everybody.
Okay, so Tig Lily was in here about an hour and a half ago. I don't know if they're still in, but hello, Tig Lily.
Hello, Tig Lily.
Derek is here. Hi, Derek. Sandmaker. Hi, Randy.
Hello, Randy.
Steve and Cindy Drew. Hello.
Hello.
Debbie Wilson.
Hey, Debbie.
We got Aaron and Kayla.
Hello, Aaron and Kayla.
Hello. Jeanette Stefanik is here. Hi, Jeanette.
Hello, Jeanette.
Patricia's Creation. She says, ho, Julie and Brian.
Hello.
She says, ho.
Ho.
H-O.
Hello.
Ellen Marie Piles is here.
Hello, Ellen Marie.
Dad Rocks. Hello, Phil.
Hey.
Ma's here.
Hi, Ma.
Kelly Morse Johnson. Cheryl, Soul Adventurous is here. Lava Bison. Hello, Lava. Mike Webb. Hi, Mike. Joe Piles. Hi, Joe. Danny M.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny. Richard Furman. Good to see you. Let's see. Mr. Turtle. Hello there.
Hello, Mr. Turtle.
He's scared of the shadows too. Yeah.
Good evening.
Those weird shadows suddenly show up, you know. Scott Argyle. Hi there. And then Patty did turn around and say, I meant to say hi, not ho. We got Allison here. Hi, Allison.
You know you meant Brian.
B-Rad is here from Las Vegas.
Hello.
Rebecca Rother. Hi. Sarah's here.
Hello.
Derek is shaming me for not knowing you shaved in the last video. She says, I was cooking and couldn't watch.
You know, it's Brian's Aunt Jean, but my Aunt Jean as well. We were over at Brian's parents' house today, and she says, you know what would have been really funny is if you shaved one side and then ended the live. To be continued.
To be continued, yeah. Lonnie D is here.
Hello, Lonnie.
Les B. Rockin'.
Hey, Les.
Tomcat Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Rufotris.
Hey, Chris.
Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad.
Brad.
Don, that opal guy.
Hey, Don.
Oh, Tig Lily is back in here now. Yep, good.
Hello.
J&B Rockhounding. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Jeffro.
Tasman and Belinda. He says they're both
Taz
here
and
and she's doing her nails. Let's see who else is here. I think, did we capture everybody?
Did we get everybody?
Turtle says, hi, Julie. Who's your teenage co-host? Where's Brian?
I know. I traded him in for a newer model.
Ryan Waishala. Hi, Ryan. Bob Branson. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Good to see you here. Well, see your chat here, I suppose. Tina G. Hi, Tina. Freeform Lapidary. Caleb. Long time no see. Good to see you here as well. Yeah. Emily Miller. Hi, Emily. Scott Lambright.
Hey, Scott.
And Rick Smith. I think I've caught up to everybody now. So, yeah, so this is weird for us, too, because now we're using the computer screen with the camera, whatever it is.
We couldn't figure out the...
What?
Wow.
Yeah. yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
It's gonna be one of those days.
One of those days.
Yeah.
It's always one of those days. So anyways, yeah, so we got the new webcam.
Yep.
And figured that out today because we just got it this afternoon.
Yeah, Brian was gonna start throwing rocks. We couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, it glitched on me a little bit there. So, boy, those lights are pretty bright. I say we reach over and turn those down.
Not his strong suit.
I am a very patient person. I just don't like it when things don't work the way they're supposed to initially. There, I turned mine down.
I turned mine down.
I don't think you did.
I did. Hold up.
You look like Casper over there.
Yes.
Yes, Taz. Julie has a lot more zip. She has her spiciness back, which is a good thing.
I do have some zip.
One of the first things I want to say, though, is thank you to all of you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of our shenanigans as they are.
Yep.
And for our moderators who are here, which there are several.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here and for keeping an eye on the chat to make sure that everybody behaves and we don't get those weird ones.
We haven't gotten those though.
Now that you've said it.
We've been very lucky.
Now that you said it.
I know. We have no wood to knock on. So anyway.
Right there.
That actually made noise.
I know.
A weird noise.
It's hollow. So
yikes.
Anyways. So anyway, Julie has done a lot of research, so she's going to take it away and teach you all about Jasper.
We're going to be exposing.
Whoa.
Not that kind of exposing.
So I'm leaving the building. I don't want nothing to do with this.
The imposter Jaspers. Now, I don't relay. Is that how you say it? Relay information as well as Brian does. I don't know why. Like brain and mouth don't work well together.
I'll help you out where needed. How's that?
Yeah, you need to.
Okay, so again, we're going to preface this. This is all information as we have come to understand it. We're telling the difference between a Jasper and a Chert and those types of things. And that's what we're going to get into today.
What's not really a Jasper, but because of marketing reasons, they call it a Jasper because it polishes beautifully and they're all beautiful rocks.
And some of it, I think, to me, is just more of a semantics thing, whether you call something Chert or Flint or Jasper. As Julie's going to get into this, if you didn't know, you're going to learn a little bit more about each of these things and why there are some subtle differences, but you can get away with calling any of those three a Jasper.
Yeah.
And you can get away with calling any of those and an agate chalcedony.
Yeah.
And technically, you can get away with calling quartz chalcedony.
And you can get away with calling it all quartz.
You actually could. So
we'll show you why.
Yeah, we'll show you why, and hopefully it makes sense to you guys. But again, we're not geochemists.
No, we're not chemists. This is the way that I probably went through 20 websites, and they have a lot of mixed information out there.
Boy.
A lot of mixed information. And I just wanted to say, Cheryl's been a member of the AZRE team for 5 months.
Yeah.
Has it really been 5 months?
Been 5 months
Wow.
since we started all of it. Yeah.
And
member and Turtle gave a Rockhound membership to Reptile Z.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Turtle, for that.
Yeah.
There was something else I just saw. Oh, Wisconsin Rockstalkers here. Jerry.
And I do want to say we're doing something a little different today, just to let you know. Right off the bat, we'll do this at the end. We are having a giveaway with the 2 boxes, but we also
what?
We also we're doing something different. At the end of the show, we have 6 bags. 6 bags. You can't claim them yet.
Nope, no claiming.
No claiming till the end. We have 6 bags only to give away. Not to give away. To buy.
To buy.
They're to buy.
These are mystery.
They're slabs. They're chunks. They're everything, because I've been going through some of these boxes. And
it's a compilation of claim material.
Yes.
That will be for sale at the end. And we're not even going to tell you the price or anything like that until we get to that point. So
I got 33 bags.
If you want
bags,
to
brain mouth.
If you want to claim a mystery bag, of our material, you'll have to wait until
till the
end.
end. And we're not showing them. We're just sending them, but they are good. They're good.
Okay, so we have Jennifer Nash says hello from Michigan.
Hello.
Allison says cool. I think she likes the mystery bag thing here that we're going to do. Eric wants to know if he can say end and claim one. You can say that, but that doesn't mean you're going to get one.
It's funny, as I was moving closer to the camera and like moving you out.
I know, shoving me out of the way.
We have bags.
She's going to make me shut up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Julie is definitely on the mend. She's had a couple of rough days here and there, as to be expected. I mean, this Wednesday will be 3 weeks post-surgery.
I'm pretty good. I can do most things. I cannot use my abdomen. I cannot use my core muscles. Nothing. I got to push myself up on everything. But my arms are getting stronger, so that's a plus.
Overall, though, the best part is, like I said, she got her spiciness back, which is a key component of her. And so things are much, much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we have 6 bags, Turtle, not 33.
No, not 33. That was brain mouth accident that happened.
Yeah, we have 6 bags.
Okay. So first I want to start off.
Oh, cool. If you get that, Allison's got a video loading and she says she might have a link available to share later.
Oh, nice.
If that comes up, throw the link in there, please.
Yep.
Turtle says, if so, I'll claim 35.
That much energy, Turtle.
Oh, and Cheryl says she can put everybody in timeout at the end and then claim the first bag, right? Hi, Patricia Bach.
And if there's more than 6 people that want a bag, we'll just like do the lottery thing not the lottery, but the name choosing, picking number thingy.
Lava said, did someone say mystery? Quick to the mystery mobile.
It's a mystery. I'll show you one of the bags. They're right there.
Ready? All right. Take it away there, Jules, with your dissertation.
So you can't see it. Oh, wait. Hold on.
You got it.
No, it's too white.
There, see? No. Got it.
Go. Okay. So, a little lower.
Yep.
A little lower.
Oh, hang on. There we go.
Okay, so we'll start off first with quartz. Wow, I'm going backwards.
That's okay.
Quartz. Everything is quartz. It's microcrystalline or cryptocrystalline. Cryptocrystalline, however you want to.
Cryptocrystalline is organic materials.
Yeah, so it's however you want to say it. And all of that is chalcedony, which is SiO2.
Silicon dioxide.
Silicon dioxide. And then you have the 3 branches that we're not going to talk about agate today, but that's in my little diagram here.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen. So we got agate, jasper,
and squirrel. Hi, squirrel.
Hey,
Ursula's here. Hi.
Hey.
Boy, a whole bunch of people just came in. Sorry. Don't mean to interrupt you. I just want to catch up to folks as they come rolling in the door.
And chert. And how we have come to understand what is the difference between jasper and chert. Jasper has, as we come to
the way we understand it,
why they did jasper and then why they did chert, which is chemically the same thing.
Yep.
Is jasper, it comes from volcanic, and chert is more of the organic, the sea creatures and layering. How do you say that best?
What? Okay, so chert is basically formed from organic material that has either died, decayed, whatever, and had silicate material involved in it. And your sea creatures could have been the shells, could have been living tissue, things like that, or somehow silica was moved into that during the sedimentary process, and then you get the pressure and the heat that's caused by pressure as it makes itself into a rock, and it precipitates out your waters. You end up with the microcrystalline structure, which forms your chert. So it's typically of an organic beginnings, if you will, is my understanding of chert. Mm-hmm. It's also typically more dull in its colors, pastel-like in most cases.
Yeah.
And so there's that.
So and I was watching a lot of content from creators, back east where a lot of you guys are. And, you have a lot of, I saw some people call them Chert or Jaspers. And it seems like if they have more color, they're more, darker colors, they're more considered as Jaspers. And if they're like of lighter origin, people tend to call them Chert. Now, in Arizona, it's a little different because we find our Jaspers in volcanic.
Yeah.
We find seams of it in just bright red or yellows or, and they're oranges or, they're
purples
like this. And that is in no way came from the ocean or a sea floor or anything like that. And so I brought like this, for example. Let's see there. That is full on Jasper.
Hi, Alan.
Hey, Alan.
I thought I saw Debbie in here too. We said hi to Debbie, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And then here's another one. This is our banded iron Jasper, still Jasper.
Mixed with hematite.
And I got another one. I just have to make sure I don't drop this on my computer.
Yeah, that would be bad.
But those are all found in like a volcanic
layers of some type, yeah,
andesite, dacite,
those types of things.
Usually
Usually occurring in some form of a vein or what's the other word everybody likes to use? A seam. Seam
Jasper.
Seam Jasper, yeah.
Now this is some of our chert right here. You can see all the layers. This is very much from this was found in like a limestone layer.
Yep.
And this is very much our sedimentary, definitely from a sea creature type. It keeps going back and forth.
Yeah, it's just trying to focus on everything.
Yeah, because I'm moving it
but it's
around.
working though.
But
hi, Richard Furman.
Hello. But this is, lighter in color and, kind of banded. So
it's still though silicon dioxide.
So
was the Jasper.
So you can call this chert, you can call it Jasper. I'm not really big on names. I'd call this Jasper.
Yeah, we're for the purists out there, we're probably going to irritate you beyond belief for that it's a chert because of this, and this, or it's a Jasper because this, that, and the other. We're not here to get into that. That's not the idea or the point. It's to try to give you at least a basic understanding to the degree at least that we do, so that you can more readily identify some of these rocks that you're encountering or showing what is, as Julie has called, an imposter rock, where they call it a Jasper, but is it really? So
because there are some of these that they're not Jaspers at all. They're not even chert.
Blind Squirrel says, I call them agates, makes them feel good. Derek says, I'm going to call it a rock.
And if you call it a rock, you are always 100% right.
And then Sarah says, I'll call it a purple flying elephant if it makes people laugh. Yes. And then flint, actually, Rick, flint is a form of chert. According to the research that we did.
So let's go there.
Flint is a subsect of chert in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. If it's like gray, light gray, dark gray.
But it forms more in, I think you put it in there in limestone or chalk. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So.
And this is, I got into my box that Tina G sent me.
Oh, Chubby Hubby, hi.
And this is some Mozartkite. And this is definitely probably found in limestone. So sea creature, definitely.
Well, a living organism that was underwater.
Living organism, definitely, yes. Very beautiful. Polish is great. More of a and this one. I love this one. It's a little too bright.
Put your hand behind it.
Well,
Oh, you mean too bright on it?
yeah, too bright because it's white and like a
Yeah,
light
yeah, I see
gray.
it.
But I mean, they look like Jaspers. They feel like Jaspers.
Thank you, Debbie.
There's both of these. This is Arizona. This is Missouri.
Debbie gave us a super sticker.
Thank you,
So
Debbie.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So basically, Jasper, volcanics, Chert,
Sedimentary.
but it doesn't matter because it's all the same. It just was made a little. The way it was made is different.
Right. And when you get into your...
But it doesn't matter because Chert's beautiful anyway.
Yeah, it's
Chert and Jasper, but you can call it a Jasper.
It's whatever you like. I mean, if you like the pastel colors that are more common in a Chert, awesome. If you like the vibrant colors that are more common in a Jasper, great. If you like both, great.
Like, I'd like to go to Missouri to get some more Mozartite.
So,
because I think it is beautiful.
So yeah, basically they're the same thing. They were just formed in different processes.
Yeah.
And that the molecule structure of them is arranged differently. And so, but it's still SiO2. It was just the way that the molecules stuck together in the process that they were developed. So
let's talk about agates and how their molecules were put together. Agates are chaos.
Pretty much.
They're put together as chaos. Oh, thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you very much. But Jaspers are more organized, and Chert is very organized.
Yeah, that is probably the best way to put it. And then the other thing you can realize too, and some folks,
yes, I am on the mend,
do forget these things. Again, they're all a form of quartz. Mm-hmm. They're all a type of chalcedony. So when you look at Chert and Jasper, and then you look at an agate, and then you look at quartz, they're all microcrystalline. The difference between them has to do with the amount of time it took for that process to occur, and whether it was the cooling of things after it was heated up that precipitated out the water, or yeah, well, that's really what it is. It's the cooling of it, and it precipitates out the water, and the crystals are growing, and they make those microcrystals. When you look at your Cherts and your Jaspers, those cooled the fastest. So the microcrystals didn't get a chance to get very big. So they're very tightly packed in there. And that's why they're an opaque, where light won't pass through. When you get into your agates and the like, they cooled a little slower. So those crystals had a chance to grow a little bit bigger and allowed some light to travel through. The other thing with your agates is you end up with more mineralization that gets into it. The same thing with your Jaspers. That's why you get those more vibrant colors and all those different inclusions that occur. When you get the quartz, it cooled the slowest, so you get a much bigger space between those crystals, so you can see through them. That's where you can get those big monster quartz crystals. Yeah, I mean, that had a lot of time. It was a very slow cooling one on this particular case. So that's in a nutshell how you can help yourself to identify your Jaspers, your agates, and your quartz. Is they are all microcrystalline, but the way the time it took for them to cool down had a lot to do with the size of those microcrystals.
Now this would be called a macrocrystalline because you can see the crystal with your own eyeballs.
Yep. And Chris said something here too, which is absolutely right. He said agates can be both formed in volcanic cooling or deposited over time by precipitation. Yeah, because it can happen in precipitation where it gets flushed down into things. It can also happen in hydrothermals. So there's a lot of things there. So it blends the lines on that. But as he says here,
rocks are not a black and white thing.
They really are.
It's all gray. They're all gray. Well, not like...
Yeah, and then the agate replacement in your corals and your pet woods and all those types of things. It's like, yeah, how did this even happen here? But and pressure definitely is a factor in that. So we're just, again, it's trying to give it at least enough of a basic understanding to help you out, because people ask us, and for a long time, it was like, I couldn't tell you the difference. It's a rock. I'm with Derek. It's a rock, man.
Yeah.
Is it pretty? Do you like it? So,
Mr. C said fiber arrangement or alignment.
yeah, the way the crystals are lined up.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on back into your.
Okay. So now we're going to talk about how the, as I call the imposter Jaspers come into play, is rhyolite. We have a lot of Jaspers out there. Jaspers that are put in the we have a lot of rocks out there that are in the Jasper category that are rhyolite.
Yeah, they're not Jaspers.
And they're not Jaspers, but they're named Jaspers, but they're not even like their makeup is not even the same. So, for example, let me get one out here. I had one. Oh, okay. So this is an easy one. Picture Jasper. It's a rhyolite.
Not a Jasper.
Not a Jasper.
It's rhyolite.
And rhyolite is an extrusive, fine grain igneous rock.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, rhyolite's volcanic.
It's volcanic.
So.
And it's so it's not even a. So I don't know why they for I guess marketing reasons it's beautiful. I love that. It's like one of my favorites. But it's picture Jasper.
But it's a rhyolite.
Yeah. But I still would have bought it if they called it picture rhyolite.
I would have too. But yeah. I think it's a marketing thing. I don't really know. Or maybe because it can be so when you get into the rocks and stuff and you hear these terms thrown around: chert, flint, jasper, agate, chalcedony. I think some people are just like, I don't know. It looks like a jasper, and so it becomes picture Jasper.
Yeah.
Not even looking to see, well, what are the characteristics, and of course, not doing a chemical composition.
Well, I'm sure they do. It's just
picture chert.
Picture rock. So leopard skin. Oops, too close.
Yep.
Hold up.
There it goes.
There we go. Leopard skin Jasper. It's rhyolite.
Rhyolite.
So I'm going to put that there. This is something I wanted to show you. Oh, I need some water.
Your spray bottle was over there.
Was it?
Well, that's where I left it. Oh, no, you moved it over here. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so
you were right.
This is super pretty.
Yeah, I heard Brenda says they changed the names to stuff through the years. 25 years ago, stuff had different names. Yeah.
Let me make sure it doesn't drip. I found this near a hydrothermal place. Hot spring.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. And this is, I didn't know what it was for the longest time. It even has like a little pocket right here of common opal. And I didn't know what it was for the longest time. I held on to it, but definitely rhyolite.
Was that the one from over by Bishop?
Yes.
Okay. Where we picked up all those little nodules.
Yeah.
I don't know what these are.
But
they're cool.
Yeah. They were like these little round nodules, but they were so pretty inside.
Yeah.
Look at that. And that's rhyolite.
It's just rhyolite, not mushroom rhyolite, Ma.
No.
But mushroom rhyolite is amazing stuff. We do have a bunch of that we've collected from the state here, and it's amazing stuff. This was from near Bishop, California.
Yeah, they had little pockets in them, and some of them had common opal.
Yeah, they have very similar structure to the mushroom rhyolite, but they're all individual little nodules, separated.
Let's see. What do I have in my
Dave Lee says, when I was a kid in Texas, we called all the gray rock flint. It was shapeable, workable material, but I hear we call it chert now. Well, flint is a subset of chert,
Chert.
technically.
Yeah.
So, what makes it flint versus chert? I couldn't tell you. I didn't write the notes down on that, but it's still SiO2.
Yeah. I okay, now I don't know if this is true. I read that like flint forms in some type of a chalk
Oh,
substance.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, chalk or not gypsum. It was chalk, wasn't it?
Something like that. I'm not really sure. Flirt.
And then
Flirt.
I like it.
And Musk said, I believe Flint has been heated. Oh.
Debbie, those nodules were up towards Mammoth, up 395, because she said she used to live in Bishop. She never saw them. Is it called Hot Creek?
Hot Creek?
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, it was called
It
Hot
was near
Creek.
Hot Creek.
Yeah.
The one that likes to just suddenly boil up and fry everything that's underneath it. So,
Oh my gosh. And then there were deer, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're crossing Hot Creek, and they say you can't cross it because all of a sudden there's like 300 and something degree water that just comes boiling out. And I was just so hoping that the deer were not crossing at that time.
Mr. Chubby Hubby talking about the flirt says more critters make it darker, or that's what he's heard. I would say there's truth to that. The more organic material that's in there, more than likely the darker it's going to end up being.
Yeah.
Because you have to have other minerals that are coming in to give it those other colors. So it's only going to take on the color of what was ever there to begin with until something else comes in. So yeah, more organic material, as it decays, it naturally goes darker. So that would make sense to me as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's talk about Turritella for a minute. I mean, it's really not an agate, but they call it Turritella agate. But it's really kind of a chert.
It's a chert.
It's not even really a jasper.
And Dave Lee saying, wait, opal is way different than chert and agate, isn't it? No. Opal is SiO2 as well.
Yeah.
The difference in opal, and I saw something on this and it made sense. There's a guy that did a YouTube on this because I was trying to figure it out. He used tennis balls in a bin. And the way he described it is between common opal and precious opal. Still using SiO2, still silicon dioxide. If you take and you just dump all the tennis balls in there and they're just kind of sitting all over the place, that's your common opal. If you take and you place them in there and they're all in these neat rows and very clearly defined, that's your precious opal because of refraction. When the light comes through and hits those molecules just right, it gives you those flashes that come back out. So again, same mineral, SiO2, the difference being is how those molecules were arranged, and again, pressure and heat and precipitation rates. And so that's where opal comes in. So
yeah.
Hopefully that helps.
I think we need to get like more into like molecules to better understand that. I mean, I get it. I see it. I understand it. It just blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So another one is
what? As says, so does the fact that coprolite was organic, is it chert? That's a great question.
That's a good question.
Is it a form of chert?
Huh. I mean, is it a form of a fossil?
I don't know.
I mean, it was
organic
material.
Yeah. I don't really know.
I don't know. Boy, if we could get all of you guys in a room.
I know we need to all just get together and just hash this out.
Theorize on this.
I mean, yeah, like
Chris said,
depends
on how it was replaced. Could be chalcedony, but could be a chert, I suppose.
It would make sense in a way, I would think.
Yeah. Or, I guess it would be replaced by minerals, kind of like how petrified wood would be,
Right.
correct? So,
Yeah, if it was completely replaced by the minerals, then you could end up like petrified wood, where it could be agatized, or it could be opalized, or it could be anything in
yeah,
between there.
I'm just it's still crazy that something that soft could be petrified or turned into a rock, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know what those little organisms are called, Mr. Turtle, because again, that's beyond my knowledge. Just there's been so many people tossing out names lately that this seemed like a topic that we wanted to have a little discussion on and
yeah.
share at least our perception. Again, not saying that we're 100% right. It's just the way that we've come to understand it so that we can more easily identify rocks for ourselves. So,
I thought I had a third piece of paper.
well, you had the one you gave me right here, but that
Oh,
you already used it.
oh, yep. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one, we gotta share. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna get a strike on this or not. I found some pictures, do a slideshow type thing. I don't know if I'm gonna go. If you might get the Wheel of Death,
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to get laggy or not. So as we go,
go to that one first.
well, hold on, do this because then you can go right here.
Maybe. It might not do it.
It might not do that. Okay, well, that's new.
Yeah, that's new. It worked in our trial.
Did.
Let's see. Did it work?
I don't know yet.
Okay, so we got a little
Stand by, working on it.
slideshow. Oh, we're gonna edit.
Hey, whoa, don't move.
Sorry. It just adjusted.
Okay, I have the Wheel of Death going on my screen.
Oh. Okay, so maybe
I don't think it's sharing your screen.
it's not sharing. Okay, I'm gonna close this out.
You're gonna have to close those out.
Oops.
Okay. Yeah, that did
it's
not work.
It's not gonna work.
Well, there's a way to
So-
make it work.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna try to make it work.
Well, I can make it work.
That was not it.
I know. Just
You might get an opal on your screen here.
no, you're not going to get an opal on your screen because you're not sharing the screen at this moment in time.
Oh,
You're just gonna have to go through these.
okay.
And
Why is it in the editing?
I don't know.
We're trying to make this work here. But it's not sharing the screen.
I know. We're not sharing it yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I was gonna go through what was rhyolite that they call Jasper.
I don't know why it wants to edit. That's
and
weird.
I went through a whole bunch of other ones.
It had something to do with the way you saved this, I think.
Dang it.
Yep.
Maybe
you did something weird again.
Okay, so I guess everybody knows what these are. So I was gonna save them on my iPad and then just show everybody. That's the safest way because I don't know how electronics works.
That is not a false statement.
I'm electronic dysfunctional.
Yeah, we can't left click and select open with. It has saved itself in a program that I'm going to have to spend some time to do something else with. We're not going to spend the time doing that.
Okay, so there is also rainforest jasper, which it's green and it's very pretty and stuff, but that's a rhyolite.
Mm-hmm.
There's ocean jasper, that is also a rhyolite.
Yep.
Poppy jasper, rhyolite. This is all in the rhyolite category.
Derek says bumblebee.
We're getting there. Imperial jasper and sci-fi jasper.
They're all rhyolites.
They're all rhyolites. There's one that's kind of in question. Have you guys heard of kaleidoscope jasper? And there's still a debate, I guess, on what it is. But I don't know. What did you? He just fell.
Where the hell did that come from? There's nothing. There's not even air moving.
I don't know. But we have confetti all over this floor.
From New Year's. It just came out.
It just came down.
Somewhere from, I don't know. Anyways, so kaleidoscope Jasper, I looked that up, and it's an interesting conglomeration. So a lot of it has to do with volcanic ash, petrified wood, and some other things that are mixed in, and it's in the boggy wood
I told you,
formation or something like that. And some people call it bog jasper as well. But it's, again, it's a form of rhyolite with that volcanic ash that's been compressed into. Well, it is rhyolite.
Some people do say it is a true jasper, but I don't know. I have not tested it.
So it's pretty stuff. And I guess the kind of the point that we got to with all this was, we don't care what you call it. If you like it, you like it.
Yeah, I would like a piece of it.
Oh, I'd love a piece of that kaleidoscope.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, you can call it kaleidoscope Jasper. You can call it bog Jasper. You can call it anything you want.
You can call it an agate. I'll buy it.
It's found in Oregon.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let me see. We may not be able to get the full picture shared, but yeah, I think for some reason, because it did a screenshot. Let me see if I can at least get this to come up. All right, I'm going to try to share this screen. So if this doesn't work, I apologize in advance. Window.
All right. Oh, look, it's going to share.
It's not going to be very big necessarily, but hopefully you see that. Let's see if it comes up. There it is.
There it is.
So you might have to zoom in to see it, because I didn't enlarge it.
You might be able to pull that down, and nope,
that didn't help.
Stay the same.
Oh hell, now what?
I don't know. Staring?
No, don't do that.
Okay.
So this is what they call the kaleidoscope Jasper, or
we got the Will of Death there.
The bog Jasper.
Yeah.
So very cool stuff. I wish I knew how to make that picture bigger, but it won't let me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what happens if you hit the word edit?
Oh.
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
Look at this.
Make bigger. Nope.
Not making it bigger that way.
No. Okay.
Okay. So not making it. Well, it's bigger than it was.
Yeah, this is it. It is super pretty.
Gorgeous stuff.
Gorgeous stuff. Yeah.
So, anyways.
So is the kaleidoscope Jasper. So there's other ones that is, it's not rhyolite, but there's other minerals that make up these rocks that are categorized in Jasper that is not Jasper, which is I got a piece of it. Dalmatian Jasper, which is that. And then Bumblebee Jasper, which I have a piece of that actually, thanks to Derek.
Hi, James Loves Rocks.
Hey, James. And then Kambaba Jasper.
Oh, Fishmonger 36. Yes, Wonderstone is a form of rhyolite. You're absolutely correct.
Yes, Wonderstone. But they don't call it Wonderstone Jasper.
They don't. They just call it Wonderstone.
They just call it Wonderstone. They didn't put it in a category, which is smart.
Debbie says, I've come to believe that they say all this just to confuse us. My head hurts.
I know.
It's all just pretty rocks.
Just call it a room. And then some people I've seen, they call it, Unakite. And Unakite is not a Jasper, but super pretty.
Yep.
Now, what is a real true Jasper is zebra Jasper, which I had a picture of, but since it won't open, whatever. You know what zebra Jasper is. Polychrome Jasper. It's a real one. Red banded Jasper. The one that I showed you earlier. My red banded. Serape. I have some of them here.
Yeah, we do have some.
Yeah.
Dave Lee's asking, what is the composition of rhyolite?
The composition of rhyolite is 70 to 75% SiO2, silicon dioxide, K2O, which is potassium oxide, And then other minerals depending on the geographic location.
So rhyolite is your really thick lavas that are usually explosive when they erupt out. And that's how you end up with like the mushroom rhyolite, because you get these gas bubbles that form inside of that lava and then they burst, and then the silica material filters in and hardens over time, and you get your thunder eggs.
Yep.
Or mushroom rhyolite or any of that kind of stuff. So
Yep.
it's just a very thick lava is what rhyolite is.
And then also tiger tail. Tiger tail is also a true form of jasper. And those are just the popular ones. There's other jaspers that are true jaspers out there.
Yep.
Those are just the popular, well-named ones.
Here you go, Dave. This will help you out. Yes, they're all SiO2. Agate, jasper, chert, quartz, chalcedony. They're all SiO2. And again, it's just has to do with the temperature, the pressure, the cooling, and the way that the minerals combined in there, or the molecules combined, that makes them the individuals that become a jasper, a chert, an agate, quartz, and so on. But yeah, they're all SiO2.
Yep. And mookaite is not a rhyolite, but it is a chert or.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Oh, thank you very much, Turtle. Thank you for that. Please use this gift as a sacrificial offering to the RNG gods to finally pick my freaking numbers for once.
So, Dave, yeah, it's a combination of pressure and heat and cooling time that develops the crystal sizes that make it, whether it's going to be a chert jasper type of thing or an agate or a quartz. There's a little more to it, but that's the nutshell knuckle dragger Brian way of explaining it.
Yeah.
So.
And just to cover my bases, because I don't know if it's been thrown out there or not, tiger eye is not anything. It's not classified as a jasper, a chert.
Tiger iron.
Tiger iron.
Not tiger eye.
No, I'm saying tiger eye.
Oh, okay, because you said earlier.
Or,
sorry.
I was getting there.
Sorry.
Or tiger iron. Although tiger iron does have bands of red jasper in it. It's still not considered a jasper. And tiger eye is not considered a jasper or chert. All right, just in another whole thing of its own glorious beauty.
Oh yeah, she's spicy, Ryan. She is spicy, which is good. I wouldn't want her any other way.
Oh, I did want to show this rock. This is a crazy one. This is I know. I know all of you'd want this rock.
Going feral? Rick, she's been feral forever.
So this is one of my rocks. It's an agate with a little crystal pocket, but it sits on a bed of yellowish brown kitty poo jasper.
Does it have some onyx in there too?
Yeah, and there's some onyx. That's the white. That's the, oh no.
It dripped.
No, it dropped a piece of rock.
Piece of rock? Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what I've been holding on to this rock for probably 5 years, 6 years. Don't know what I want to do with it because of the kitty poo jasper.
She doesn't like the kitty poo.
I don't like the kitty poo, but the front is beautiful.
And kitty poo's not a technical term. That's just a regional name.
Yeah, it's kitty poo jasper. Would anyone like some kitty poo jasper?
No. We're all kitty pooed out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's nothing else in there. No agate, no nothing. I don't know. We've never cut it. I'd never even wanted to cut it.
I'll cut it.
Oh, I know you'll cut it, but it's too pretty on the front.
Oh, hi, Jensen's Adventures.
Hello, Jensen's Adventures.
I just saw a new name pop in. He says Abby likes kitty poo.
Kitty poo.
I don't know who Abby is. And then Allison wants to know what's the difference between onyx and agate. That's an excellent question that I don't think we've delved into.
So
I haven't. I don't know if you have.
Okay, so so onyx. Okay. There's a lot of things out there that are called onyx. There's a lot of stuff from Mexico. Bye, Chris. See you later. A lot of stuff out there, like the stuff from Mexico that's called onyx. It's actually calcite, it's banded calcite. But some of our material that I guess we've named onyx because there's a lost onyx mine out there, and then which a lot of that is calcite, banded calcite. But then we also have patches of it all over our claims as well.
Right.
But it's a lot harder, and it's a lot. I think it was more silicated when all that was forming out there, because it is a lot harder than calcite.
Yeah, it is. But I don't really know the difference. I'll do some more research though, and I can help answer that question in the future. But I think it was, I saw it up here. I think Dave Lee was asking, he always thought onyx was black, which, funny enough, when we first started really getting into the rocks and stuff, and Julie said, "Oh, that's onyx." I'm like, "No, it's not. Onyx is black." She goes, "No, it's not." And I'm like, "What?" And she's 100% right. It's not.
Onyx is lots of colors.
It can be a lot of colors. Around here, it's dominantly white for whatever reason, but everybody associates onyx with black. And I think that's because in some art world or something like that, onyx is a color of black that's used.
Yeah.
Because I know I've seen that before.
And I think it was closer to agate than it was, because it's completely different. Because our white onyx, you can't see through it. It's pretty dense.
Now he wants to know, what's the composition of onyx? He's playing 20 questions.
We haven't studied that yet. But we could take some of our stuff to NAU.
Huh?
We could take some of our stuff
to NAU
and get it tested.
We could.
Yeah. Because we have a lot of weird stuff. We got tons of variety, and there's stuff that we get, and I'm just like, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, I mean, we probably could take it up to them and have them run a sample on it and find out. And Allison said here, I mean, since we are digging into the microcrystalline quartzes, but we were specifically focusing on the Jaspers, Cherts, and not Jaspers on this particular
and not
one.
Jaspers.
Yeah, because if we got into the agates and the chalcedonies and the opals,
we could be here all night.
And the quartzes and the onyx, we'd be here a while.
We'd be here forever.
But,
forever.
I guess for me, the main thing that came out of what Julie was researching before we sat down to do this was, don't get hung up on the semantics of the name of something. Like they call it picture jasper and it's actually rhyolite. So what? It's, call it what you want to call it. And if you like it, you like it.
Let me wait. I gotta scroll up for a second. Oh, wait. I have to do this. Patricia said Abby loves to approve rocks with a lick.
I'm assuming that must be Jensen's dog. Yeah, I don't like
that.
I have not. You can ask Julie. I only watch a few things. So I just, a bunch of you I haven't seen, but it's not that I don't care. I'm not interested. I just let her tell me about it.
He's either
watching MMA fights.
No, he's not. He's either washing my rocks or cutting them.
That's usually what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she watches a bunch of stuff when I'm out doing other things. So
yeah,
right now that's about all I'm allowing her to do, which is what the doctor has said.
Yeah, I can't. I'm still. I have 3.5 more weeks
before your next checkup, and then you might get.
I am going stir
Allowed.
crazy. Stir crazy. Like I can't. I want to go out and hike, but I know I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
And
look
it's
into
too
the
hot.
onyx, Allison, and I'll send you a note back on it. Because yeah, we've got some things I can do some research on and see what I can figure out pretty quickly. I mean, I could even do it right now, to be honest.
Well, and wherever you're at, onyx is going to have a different.
Well, like Jeff said, he had a black onyx ring as a kid, and yeah, I mean it does come in black as well, but it's not strictly black, which is what I thought.
I think I saw. Don't quote me. I think it's like black agate, but they call it onyx again for marketing purposes. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
I did not want the metaphysical properties. That was not helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting into chakras now.
Oh,
that's helpful.
See,
Lord.
hardness is around 6.5 or 7, so that's around the agate ish.
Hang on.
You know, we can look this up and then do this later.
Yep, it is microcrystalline quartz, just the same.
Microcrystalline
It's
quartz.
SiO2.
Yeah. So it's all in the same.
White.
I would think it would be because all that is all the same out there.
Yep.
So, all right. So does anybody have anything else they'd like to add or
figure out
throw in
why
here?
it did what it did, though.
I have not been looking at the chat here. Brian, I would really like to know what material is that makes the cedar onyx. Probably the same.
Yeah, where was that at?
Derek, I run with the right crowd. I can call any rock anything and they don't know any different. I'm always telling folks that quartz, chalcedony, agate, and jasper is about the same thing. It really is. And I think I gravitate towards agate because agate is chaos and I am chaos.
Yeah, no, onyx is not a rhyolite, so. But yeah, no, it is a cousin. It is SiO2, Allison. You're 100% right. And I think somebody wrote in here, Ryan.
And they all live together.
He says, Google says onyx bands are more parallel, where agate is more curvy, hence the chaotic of agates, the chaos.
Yes, chaos.
And then there's color differences, and it talked about black and green and pink and
yeah,
all kinds of different colors of onyx. So I mean, it can obviously some mineralization of some type can influence its colorations as well.
Yeah, you want to grab our onyx right there?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
I think without tripping over something.
This is
because that light is bright right in my face.
Yeah, just it's easy to grab.
Oh, Lord, that's a chunk.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is our piece that we got from the Lost Onyx mine.
This is calcite and onyx.
But it's calcite and onyx and
yeah.
But you can tell, I mean,
this is onyx down in here where the dendrites are. Or up there. And then you've got calcite up above that.
And this it's not polished or anything, it's just cut. But I do love this piece.
Bacon onyx. Yeah, exactly, Derek. That's what we call this, is bacon onyx. It is beautiful stuff. And it does have it's much hardier than the calcite, because it is, that 6.5 to a 7.
Yeah.
It's softer than agate, polishes quickly, but it does polish beautifully. So
it does. It takes a great polish.
But if you have it blended with agate, you need to be really careful about how much
because
pressure you're applying, because
it polishes faster than the agate.
It polishes faster than the agate.
Brian has ruined many of my special rocks.
Not many, just a couple. I wore it down on the onyx side way faster than the agate side.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's not talk about that. Let's move forward.
Well, hello, Griggs. He goes, someone said bacon, and suddenly I got beamed over to the AZ channel.
Oh, yes. So, Cheryl, it is Brian's Jerry Rock. actually, he was getting Giardia when we were out there.
Yeah, that was the day the Giardia occurred when we brought that rock home.
Get it from that?
No.
He got it while he was getting that rock.
Yeah.
So,
memory
though.
It is a good memory.
Yeah.
So, before we get into the giveaway.
Yes, Emily, chaos is beautiful.
Yeah, before we get into
the giveaway, as Rick says.
Well, I think before we get into the giveaway, if folks would be so inclined, I see 71 watching. What is that? Yeah, that's what you have as well. And I see 45 thumbs up. A few more thumbs up would be pretty cool.
Oh, wait, where's my thumb?
It's right here.
Please do it for the crystal thumb.
Should we ask the 8-ball if we're actually doing the giveaway or if we're just going to sell the 6 bags?
Oh, no.
Really?
No.
You don't want to question the 8-ball?
You know what? I do want to question the 8-ball something.
All right. What do you want to ask it?
Okay. I have this really cool botroidal
something.
And I know that there's agate inside. It's right there. And I have been wanting, I for a long time, I thought maybe I should cut it right down the middle. I don't know if I want to cut it down the middle. I don't know if I should cut it down the middle because the bots are so cool on it. So we should ask the Magic 8-ball if we should cut the bots. What?
He says, death tacos or in and out, minus the cyclonic storms.
So earlier this week, there came up. And we went to In-N-Out and we got what was it? Was it a cyclone warning?
It was a warning for cyclonic force, or a cyclonic storm, because the thunderstorm that had formed above us had started rotating
and it got bad.
Yeah, we got hailed on. There's some dents on the truck's roof now that we didn't have before.
Damage.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, we have never seen that before. And then traffic had stopped, and then we were wondering, after it had passed, we started going, and there's tree branches,
tree parts all over the road,
rivers on both sides of the road, and
it was awesome.
Oh my gosh,
it was awesome.
It was an adventure.
Sarah says, yes, thank you for getting him out of my way for a day. Take him anytime. No, it was great to have him up.
Yeah,
we really enjoyed our time. So, all right. So you want to ask if I'm going to cut the bots?
If you want to cut through the bots, yeah.
Okay, and then what?
And then if it says no, then we leave it. If it says yes.
All right, Magic 8-ball. Am I cutting the bots that Julie has in her hands tonight?
And we can either make a video or just do it while
ask again later.
Okay. Well, then let's do the giveaway.
Okay, well, this is later. All right, we'll ask it after the giveaway.
John?
We got John the saucer hunter?
Yeah, I had to go to the doctor when I got my cyclonic alignment. There's a lot of napping.
Yes, the Magic 8-ball.
Oh, gosh.
We have way too much fun with this damn thing.
Yeah, it tells us what to do.
It really does. We make important decisions with it.
We do.
I don't know why we do that, but we do. Yeah. Okay, so same rules as we do every week. We're going to pick 2 winners. 2 winners for a giveaway.
Yep.
Are we covering? We're covering the shipping on the giveaway. Okay, so we're covering shipping on the giveaway for the 2 winners. When I put a start in the chat, then you will have a couple of minutes for everybody to put a number in between 1 and 500. Don't worry about duplicate numbers. It does not matter. We'll solve that if we get multiple winners on a single thing. So once again, 1 to 500 when you see the start. And actually, you're going to see it on.
Oh, you're going to see it on mine?
Yeah, we're going to give it the big yellow owner's tag here.
Oh, okay.
Well, if I can make it work.
Is it? There we go.
There it is. Okay, so ready? Between 1 and 500. And go. What happened to Tina?
What happened to Tina?
Oh, flash flooding. Yeah, that's been horrible there.
Yeah.
And yes.
Oh, in Texas?
Boy, for Texas. I think I saw just before we came on, I think they're up to 68 now.
Oh my gosh.
with still a lot of people missing. It's horrible.
Oh.
Oh, somebody said, ask the 8-ball something. If you should keep asking it questions to make decisions. Oh, Jenny Stone, she's in here too.
Hi, Jenny.
Fossil Fighters. Hi, Fossil Fighters. Margaret Caro.
Oh,
I'm seeing all kinds of names coming in.
Yeah.
Raj.
thank you for joining.
Yeah, you guys come on in and say hi when you're here so we know you're here. We like to acknowledge you. And
They may have said hi. We were just
Tanya
talking away.
Scalf. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
I'm just catching up on names I didn't see in the chat earlier. Lynn D. Denise Willoughby from Earth to Elegance. Ooh, I like that name.
Yeah, that's nice.
Philip Galbraith.
Hello.
Galbraith, either way. Jacques. Jacques here. Hi, Jacques.
Hello.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. Turtle said my mom picked my number, so maybe that will change my luck.
Yeah, no, we like when you guys say hi in the chat so we can acknowledge you because
Hi, Dave.
you guys are important. This is why we do this. Otherwise, hell, we just have a conversation amongst ourselves.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about that, just having a conversation with myself.
Well, I do every
Brian.
day, but most of the time I don't understand what I'm saying.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Okay, still giving a few minutes because I still see numbers coming in there.
Yeah, and you have severe lag.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, let me unlag it.
Hello, 1945.
Not too bad. Hey, it's Nick.
Speaking of hail, I just got my roof replaced on Monday from a May hailstorm. Ooh.
Oh
My
man.
truck tonneau cover and my girlfriend's brand new car has hail damage from Friday night. Oh man.
Hey, talking back to yourself's okay, Mike. It's only when you start yelling at yourself.
Yeah. Very true. Hi, Kelly.
Oh, it's Alan from the Opal
Oh.
Mine that's doing Earth to Elegance. Nice. Very nice. Got his YouTube channel up and running. Twice in 5 weeks, Nick got hit. That's horrible, man.
Gosh.
Oh, let's be rocking. All right, I think we're done with numbers.
All right.
So we'll put a stop in here.
All right. Josh said, my magic 8-ball said my number is good.
Huh. All right, that's it for numbers. I'm going to generate the winning numbers here. And today we have...
Oh, Lava Bison got in. I know the lag is horrible. So
yeah, we'll put him in there.
We will keep Lava Bison in there.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to completely just cut people off.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the main thing is just to give us a chance to get after this. So box A.
Oh my gosh, Tina said 2 cars got stuck in water that went past their windows, and that's in town.
That's horrible.
Oh wow.
All right, so here we go. Box A, the winning number is 139.
139.
You're going to look for that one.
Okay.
Closest to it.
139.
And box B is 332. So I'm going to look for that one.
Okay. Wait, where's my stop? Yeah, 139.
I see a 133 for you.
130 what?
139.
You saw what?
I got a 133 for you. That's Derek.
Oh, Derek got 130.
Oh, I got John Saucer Hunter with 333.
You said my number was 132?
Oh.
What?
Nope. 132 is 1945-ish, so that's, but you had 133, right?
130.
Yeah, your number's 139.
139?
Oh, 137, Kelly Morse Johnson. She's close.
Oh,
at this
Kelly
point.
Morse Johnson.
That's going to be your winner. I got Raj with 333. Yep. And John Saucer Hunter with 333. So we're going to have a runoff for those two.
All right, so Kelly Morse Johnson got box A. Wait, is that the first? Yep, box A. She got 137.
She was closest with 139. And then John and Raj, we're going to do a runoff for you here.
All right, John and Raj.
John and Raj, and John and Raj only.
Yep, only.
Like you guys,
two.
Only you two. Pick a number. You want to put a start in your chat there?
Yep. I'll put a start.
And Julie put the start in for John. And
Oh, no.
What did you do?
I don't know.
You're out of control.
I am.
John and Raj only at this start that you see. Pick a number between 1 and 50.
There we go.
And Turtle would like a refund for his super chat.
Hi, Rick and Yvonne.
It's not going to work that way. Okay, Raj did a 37 and John did a 34. Here we go. How many numbers do I need? I need one number.
One number.
And generate. The winning number is 4.
4.
That goes to Raj.
Box B. All right. So, question.
Well, 2 things. Kelly, I know we have your information for shipping because we've shipped you things before. Raj, I think we have, but I'm not positive. So please send us an email, AZ Rockhound Expeditions at gmail.com. That way I can make sure. Oh, it is? Okay. I flipping knew that. So, wow, the Johnsons have won.
Oh.
It's both of them. So we'll just put it in a single.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what? I'm going to put them in 2 separate bags anyways and see which one gets there first.
Okay. It's nice.
You did win a while back. I thought I had your stuff, but I just couldn't remember. It's been a little while. So, oh, that's pretty dang funny.
All right. Now,
that's a first. I can't say that's ever happened.
Do you want to see what you get, or do you want to keep it a secret? Because we will show you now. Or
hi, Reptile Z.
Hello, Reptile Z. So you want to see it now, or you want to keep it a secret? And then we'll just ship
Kelly
it to you.
Kelly wants to see it now.
All right. Kelly wants to see. And these boxes.
And no, wait, no, Dave wants to see them. Rebecca wants to see them.
Dave wants to see.
Raj wants to see it.
All right, so we'll be showing Rock.
All right.
These boxes are completely different.
Completely different.
Completely different. So, I mean, there's one thing that is very similar. So it's all of our rocks.
From the claims.
One.
Okay.
And then, while I'm showing, do you think it would be too crazy to see who wants?
I think it'd be a little hectic because there's only 6 bags that we're selling tonight. We have 81 people in here, and I have a feeling this might get contentious.
Crazy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to.
This might get rough.
All right.
So you got to show these quickly so we can stick and move.
I will show these quickly. Okay. So this is a nice little chunk of rock here. I don't want to get my computer wet here.
Is it an agate, a jasper, a chert, an onyx?
It is a
chunk of rock.
It's a nice chunk of rock here.
Well,
wait, I'm trying here.
She's not wrong.
There we go. Oh, just when it dries up. So I don't know how good this camera is with the.
Good night, Ursula.
Good night, Ursula.
Thanks for being here. Sure, Jazz. Thanks.
I think I'm pretty sure it's a moss agate.
Jenny, I'm going to steal that term from you. I'll give you credit twice, though.
It's a nice little chunk here.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
So there's that. And then this one won't be drippy. This one is a nice little amethyst from Luna. Yeah. What?
Let's see if that helps.
I don't think so. It's very sparkly on the top.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
What?
Instead of directly at it, maybe that'll help.
Maybe.
That helped a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not like. Okay, there it goes.
Yeah. Now you did it.
There we go. So there's a nice little amethyst there. Oh. And then I have 2 polished pieces here. They're tumbled.
Yep.
Got to make sure that get them in there of our material.
Might have to put your hand behind it again. Oh, it focused there.
There we go.
Briefly.
Yeah, I don't know why it's having.
That's always better. Well, it was.
And
Thanks,
then we're
Jenny.
going to try that one.
Yep, those have been tumbled. Not
These
by
have
us.
been tumbled.
That was a friend of ours.
There's that. And then here's a nice little slab here. Very cute.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Tina G says black gloves help.
Black gloves help.
I have those out in the garage. We'll have to get those next time.
We will have to.
Now that we're using this camera, you know, we're getting used to this now.
Yeah, this is a webcam, and so I'm trying to. This is our maiden voyage on it.
Yeah, we're just trying to, you know, improve things, you know, with the donations that you guys put into the super chats and the membership for the AZRE team. You know, we keep telling folks the money goes right back into the channel so we can keep doing stuff, and that's exactly where it goes.
Trying to make
I just cut that one, didn't I?
No, this was.
No, that wasn't from the other day?
Huh.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
I cut one like that the other day then.
You did.
I don't think it had the red in it though. Now that I'm thinking about it.
This one's crazy. This one is nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That is an onyx line.
Yep, that fracture filled in with onyx and is healed.
Yeah.
So
that one is nuts.
It's got fortifications. It's got moss.
Yeah, it's got kind of everything. This is a little blue with let me get it over here. Can't see it. There we go. There we go.
A little onyx in the bottom there and some green on that bottom edge.
Do a couple little slabs on that.
But yeah, there's enough to make some slabs out of.
And then this one is really nice.
Onyx, and you keep thinking about Onyx, the mapping program.
Yeah. And then there's that one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, this one's really cool.
It's a really good contrast.
And then last but not least,
Nick said he just finished processing some Wisconsin moonstone, and now he has a bucket full of glowing blue amazing rocks.
Oh, wow.
That'd be cool.
And that's a nice one.
Yeah, that is. Ooh, yeah. Wow.
I know. That one's like super cool. The back is really nice too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So that is box A.
All right. Oh.
Box B.
Here comes box B. Oh.
Box B.
I mean, they're going to the same place. However, you two can each claim your box specifically, you know.
So here is the amethyst. Sparkly. It's got a little yellow line on the side there. Really cool.
Crush is mine. I love it.
Mine. Oh, mine.
Oh, Tina found some Crowleys today.
Oh, nice.
Super
Tina.
thrilled.
And then this little nice chunk right here.
Jenny she says, we have so many amazing blues. Do you know what causes that color? We're fairly certain it's
that's a nice little wedgie right there.
Tied to
wedgie. Oh my
gosh. Tied to manganese.
Manganese.
We're pretty confident that's where it's coming from, is the manganese that was in the in the soil.
Yeah.
So,
and this is a little tumbled piece.
Kelly's going to thumb wrestle him for it. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for putting that link in there, Jeff. He put Jensen's adventures in there.
Nice.
Because I'll need to get in there and start paying attention to that one now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Jeff just picked a fight.
Oh, Jeff, you picking a fight?
He said Cheryl's too slow.
Uh-oh.
To put it in, because somebody asked Cheryl to put it in there.
Uh-oh.
I know. Oh, boy.
I know. You know what's cool about this one is when you hold it up to the light, inside gets pink. You see that?
I do.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. So when you get this one, hold it up to the light, because inside of the little mouth, it's pink. So crazy. Wait, do you have your phone?
I do.
You got to see this.
If it wants to be nice and cooperate. There you go.
It's blue. But let me see if I can get this here. It might be too bright for the camera. Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah, Jenny, the manganese for us, from the best that we can tell, is responsible for our purple blurple type that we
you get it up to the light. It's pink.
And I'm not sure specifically if it's like a manganese oxide or a manganese whatever. I don't know. But we're pretty positive that that's what's causing that color. So yeah, our purple and our bluish purple are definitely attributed to the manganese, and we believe the blue is as well.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, Cheryl just said, watch it, Jeff Holio. I know where you live. Yeah, Jensen, I'm going to check out your page there. I know Julie's watched it.
I've been watching you.
So yeah, I just haven't, because I got a lot going on.
Oh, you do? Really? You got a lot going on.
For sitting and watching things for an extended period of time, unless I'm just trying to numb my brain. I'm actually trying to enjoy stuff. That's a different story. So
What?
You've been keeping me busy. I've been polishing rocks, cutting rocks, cleaning rocks, moving rocks.
There's this one.
That's a good one.
This one's pretty.
Yeah.
I love them all.
Hey, the thing about that, about the knowledge that we have, though, it's from watching and learning from other channels. It's from going out and just discovering for ourselves and going, how did this happen? What is this? And then doing the research. So, I mean, it's self-taught and taught from the community here, because everybody here is so great at sharing knowledge and information. So we'll all get there.
We also watch a lot of Sean Wilsey.
Yeah, I do watch a lot of Sean stuff.
This one's cool. It's green. It's going down. I'm trying to get it focused. Maybe it needs to be in the middle.
Get closer.
Okay, hold on.
You want me to do it?
Hold on. Okay.
Premiere in about 35 minutes. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be done before. Well, actually, we got to sell these, so we got to hustle it up.
There we go. That's a good picture. That's a good one.
Because yeah, Elsie's got a premiere coming on.
I got 2 more to show, and then we will see who wants a bag. Blue. And then this one, I call these strawberries because they just look like they got seeds on them.
Oh, another one of those with the little seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, they look like they have
chaos.
Seeds.
Durr.
Yeah, chaos. It's chaos.
Rick says claim.
All right.
So how do we want to
So that
do?
was box B.
Okay, yep. So we're going to cover shipping on those. So the next thing that we have, and the last thing we're going to do here,
Yep.
is the 6 bags that we're going to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to tell them about it, the price?
Yes. These bags are $30. It's over 2 pounds of material that we have cut that is good material, and they're slabs or chunks or whatnot, and very nice stuff. So
Just a strawberry Jasper. Oh, and John just told us that ER lost her 4-legged friend Napoleon. Yeah, he passed.
oh,
So,
poor Napoleon.
Well wants to
Poor
know
ER.
if you're wearing one of her necklaces.
Yes.
Hi, Sir Rocks a lot. Dave Lee calls it Ziploc Jasper.
Ziploc.
All right. So before anybody claims anything,
Ziploc chalcedony.
yes, there you go. Before anybody claims anything, question for you, because there's only 6 of these, and there's still 71 people hanging out in here.
Yeah.
70 people hanging out in here.
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
Well,
You want to have everybody put a number in, and we pick 6 random numbers, and that's who gets them?
yeah. Okay. Well, that will be a lot. I don't know how we would do that.
Well, I mean, if you start off right here, Lava Bison already claimed one.
Okay, so there's,
I believe.
All right, so anybody, the bags are 30, and
shipping will run between $9 and $10. It's going to be anywhere like $9.20, $9.45, depending on where you are in the country. So just about $40.
Let's joust with pool noodles.
Joust with pool noodles. I like it.
I like that idea. I saw pool noodles yesterday, and I was thinking, what can we do with those?
It'd be $40 total for a bag of those rocks for anybody that is interested.
Full on with shipping.
So how do you want to do this?
All right. Then I just say, let's just do numbers.
You want to do numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna pick 6 numbers out of
500.
500.
So go to the chat and put a start. We're going to do 1 to 500 again.
1 to 500. Put in a number.
Put in a number.
Duplicates don't count. If you are
no, they don't matter.
Oh, they don't matter?
Yeah.
They don't matter.
They don't matter.
They don't matter.
And we're going to pick 6 winning numbers.
6 winning numbers.
So if you are willing to pay a grand total of up to $40 for one of those bags,
that's with
your shipping. Put your numbers in there.
Yeah, we're just adding shipping. The bags are 30, then shipping is going to cost around 9 or 10.
Okay. Yes, only those that actually want to purchase should be putting in numbers. Yes. So don't put it in if you're not actually going to buy it.
Yeah. So if you want to buy them,
that just wastes everybody's time.
We'll pick 6 people.
And I'll get the number generator. So did you do a start yet?
I got it right.
All right, there you go. Numbers can fly now.
Unless we just have 6 people.
Yeah, unless there's just 6 numbers that show up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And if there's just 7 people, then we'll all just.
That might be it. 7 numbers.
8.
9, 10, 11, 12. Or do you want?
All right. I like blue.
You must make those lines. Oh, 13. Oh, that's right. I have a microphone on. I forgot.
Like, you want to make 12 bags? Oh, you want to make 13 bags? Oh, you want to make 14 bags?
Hey, we got 13 numbers.
You make 15, 16, 17, 18?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, we got 13 total, it looks like. Throw a stop in there if you want me to run it. We're going to run it.
All right.
You ready?
All right. Don't.
Okay, so 166,
166.
198, 126, 34, 129, and 471.
All right.
Yes, we do have shelves full of rocks. You don't even want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I got Rebecca Rother for 471 because her number was 444. So she's got one of those.
All right.
So congratulations, Rebecca. And I know you wanted one because you said so. Let's see, 129, or let's go to, 129. Derek's got a 133. So he's closest to that one. So that's going to go to Derek. Actually, I should probably go backwards on this now that I'm looking at it.
Let's see what else.
Wow.
We have a lot of low numbers. Well, we got a one.
Okay, let's go to the 34. Who's closest to that?
34. 34. There's a
Rick Smith with 22.
Yep.
That puts him at 12 away.
All right.
Oh, Kelly Morse Johnson with 9 away. So
43.
Yep. So that goes to Kelly.
All right.
As well.
166.
198 and 126. So I got to figure this out now.
It might be all.
It's going to be all high numbers.
Yeah, so we probably need.
Start with 198.
404.
No, 318.
Oh, 318. Oh, Cheryl.
So 318 is Cheryl. She's going to get box 198. That's going to be the closest for that one I'm going to go with. 166 will be the next closest number. 429, right?
Wait, how would that work out if
Just trust
Cheryl
me.
was closest to 168?
Just trust me. I got it.
Okay, I'm confused.
I know you are. Don't worry about it. I got it.
So confused.
And then Ryan was the next closest with his number.
Oh, I missed.
Where was Ryan? I just lost him. 429. Yep. Okay. So then the next one up from 429. Oh, wait. No, I missed 404 right there.
Yeah, I said
Tig Lily. Gotcha. Gotcha, Tig. Okay. So there we have it. The winners of the 6 bags, Ryan Waishala, Cheryl, Tig Lily, Kelly Johnson, Derek Esley, Rebecca Rother. Those are the 6 winners.
All right. We got it.
So there it is. Ah.
Now, we will have more bags next Sunday. I will have more bags next Sunday.
Yeah, we'll do more bags next Sunday. So,
because I'm cleaning this room and I need to get rid of some more rocks.
Yes.
So I will put them in bags and then we will sell them off. Because what's underneath these tables is everything from past rock reveals. So you know it's going to be good.
Oops, that did not go in there at all.
And these are like, oh my gosh,
There's some great stuff in here.
These are from like rock reveals from like 2 years ago that I was like, oh my gosh. So I was debating on whether or not to keep some and cut them. And I'm like, no, I'll just throw them in a bag. So they're going away. Going to your house. So, all right.
Okay, so I'm going to send this in here. If we do not have your information, please email us at the email I just stuck in there, AZ Rockhound Expeditions at gmail.com. And if I may not remember, actually, I know all of you except Tig Lily. I feel like we've maybe sent you something, but I may not know your full name or actual name. So send us an email with that information, shipping and billing and a phone number, and we'll get the invoices out to you all as soon as you pay. We'll get them in the mail.
All right. I'm asking it one more time before we close this out.
Oh, Jenny wants to know when the next sale is going to be.
We're going to do it in the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
Next 2 weeks. It will be sometime during the week. Like, I don't know. What's good for everybody? I don't know. The new shirts are not up and running yet, Derek. No.
What was the highest number that came out? 471 was the highest
number picked.
Yeah, and 444 was the closest to it.
Okay, so I want to cut these bots. So I'm asking again because
I think it was. Either way, we got you guys all straightened out. It just took a minute.
All right, so let's cut should I cut these bots today?
Right now.
Right now.
450 is closer. Did I screw that one up? Did I miss a 450?
Reply hazy, try again.
Oh, I did. I missed resort dog somehow.
Ooh.
Looks like we're making a 7th bag for resort dog.
All right, we're making a bag for you, resort dog.
That's on me, so we'll make you a bag, bud.
I will make Brian make you a bag.
Yep. We'll make a 7th bag.
Trust me, we're cleaning up. We got to get rid of some of these bags, so.
Some of these are chaos here.
Try again. All right.
So you didn't ask it the right question.
Yes.
Oh, it did?
I thought it.
Oh, it does say yes.
Yeah, it says yes.
Okay, never mind.
All right, it says yes. We're cutting the bots. Ah. Okay.
Okay, resort dog, I don't know if we have your information for sure.
Yeah,
so
send us your info.
Just double check. Just send us a quick email just to make sure. It helps me. So
I don't know if do you guys want Brian to go cut this really quickly? Or do you want me to just make a video and throw it out? So what I would want is you to cut it right through the top there.
All right, be right back.
Wait,
entertain
cut
them.
now, cut.
All right, entertain them.
Cut it.
It's going to be a couple minutes, you know.
I'll go cut.
Oh, I'm going to turn this off too so you guys don't get a bunch of saw noise.
Oh, yeah. Turn that off. All right. He is going to go cut that. And then we're off to Allison's premiere. Allison, did you put that in the chat? The great and powerful Maz has spoken. All right. He's cutting it. We have cut a lot of rock this week for the live sale. And I don't even know why we have been cutting rock because we have an entire room full of cut rock. So, and it does look ridiculous in here. I tried to clean it and it looked ridiculous because I started getting lost in rocks, and I brought my water bottle in here and I started spraying rocks, and one thing led to another, and pretty soon there was like 30 boxes out on the floor, and it just turned into utter chaos. So I don't know if I'm a good person to clean this room or not, but I did get 6 bags out. So thank you, Cheryl. I am trying my best. I've been feeling pretty good. There are times where like I move wrong. You can't move wrong. It's not good. So I got a box just to get another pen. As Orion said. Yes, taming the chaos one baggie at a time. Yeah, and the backyard is awful. I'm working on a video. I'm working on 2 videos right now, but one is from last year from our our rock and road trip from 2024, because I'm still doing that one. And so we're getting into a bag. I left them all bagged up. And so we're just rediscovering things that we dug up last year, which is actually pretty fun. Okay. Did you look at it?
No, it had issues though.
Oh no.
Yeah, one side fractured, but here's the first one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but this side had a fracture, and it just, you can see where the rust was even sitting on it right there.
Oh wow.
It rusted, but
okay.
Anyways, he gave up.
It gave up.
So it's in 2 pieces on this one.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for buying those things.
And here it is. It looks really good in person. Let's see here.
Allison hazed a skunk out of her yard.
What?
Allison just hazed a skunk out of her yard.
Oh, man.
Dang.
That is like some dark agate in there. Wow. All right. I'm going to have to take some pictures of this and then I'll put it up in like our community.
You want this one too?
Where the community stuff is.
The other side?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it had a clear fracture, but.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
But it's still
so
neat piece.
Because lighting in here is awful and the cameras doesn't pick up those fine details of moss. So anyway, all right. Well, we are done for the night. We cut through those bots. It was easier to cut through those when I'm not watching. Because I hate it when we cut through the bots, but it must be done. Because there's always really pretty stuff behind the bots. So, what?
Nothing, just reading through this stuff. I just what was in there. So, all right.
Yes, there are droozies in those pockets. So, all right. Well, good night, everybody. And thank you guys so much for watching our show.
Yeah, for being a part of it.
Yeah, and being a part of it. Thank you for your support. And
we appreciate all of you. And until next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
How do I close it up on this?
Right where it says end stream at the bottom. Click. And then you go.
And that one.
Click.